Hey Internet! So by popular demand, today I'm doing a Lululemon collection video where I show you all of the pieces that I own, but I thought I might as well also do an outfit of the day for it so you can see how I wear the pieces when I'm not exercising because, you know, put together as an exercising outfit, I think it speaks for itself. I may do some outfit of the days when I go running in the future, why not, maybe during a vlog. But I also wear my Lululemon pieces a lot during my everyday life when I'm not exercising, and I think it is that, you know, double purpose that really makes the investment in Lululemon clothing worth it, because I do wear them in two different ways. So I guess we should just get right into the outfit. On my feet I'm wearing my well-worn and well-loved Tory Burch Revas with the gold buckle. These got a lot of wear when I was working in Hong Kong, and I am still loving them. And then I'm wearing my leggings from Lululemon. They call these the Wonder Unders. They're reversible, so they're gray on one side, but I'm wearing them on the black side today. And these are great to go running in. I wear them a lot to go running. And then as a top I have, I believe this is called the Power Dance tank. This is last year's version. I adore this style of top because it's nice and supportive for when you go running. It has a built-in bra and it's just really nicely shaped. It goes into like a T shape at the back. And I just love the ballerina look to it. I wear it a lot. And of course it is light pink and I adore pink, so it's very me. And then I'm just wearing my wrap. This is the Mudra wrap, and as all of the recent pieces do, it has a thumb hole so that you can use that if you want to. I often just kind of wrap them back. I like them, but sometimes they bother me, so I sort of put them on and take them off repeatedly. And I'm not sure if this is a white or a gray. It's basically like a heathered white color, and every year they come out with some version of the Mudra wrap, and sometimes it's shorter in the back and sometimes it's longer. This is last year's version, and they did long ones last year, but the year before that they did a short version. So when I do the collection upstairs, you will see I have a blue one that is actually shorter in the back, just because they always kind of switch things up a little bit over time. It is really fun. I've been collecting my Lululemon pieces for something like 5 years, so when you look at what I have, you can almost see like a progression of Lulu as they've sort of modified their designs and come out with new ones. So like I said, the theme of this outfit is ballerina inspired, so I wore my hair a little bit curled with some pink lip gloss, and then I have a little headband on. I don't know whether it's getting buried in my hair, and it has little rosettes on them, and then just some very simple crystal studs. And let's go upstairs so I can show you what I have. So here we are. This is my whole collection, and I'm going to go through and show you everything and tell you my thoughts on them. And keep in mind that this is 5 years worth of Lululemon addiction, so I definitely have a lot of pieces. It's crazy to see them all together, but also kind of fun. Like, I feel like I've turned my room into like a little store or something. So right here, this is one of Lulu's more classic items for sure. The first thing I ever got from them about 5 to 6 years ago is this jacket. This is the original hoodie that they had. So it's not the scuba, I don't remember the name that they used to call them, but it has a significantly shorter waist than the new ones do. So these are the scubas that they have in now, and this is the way it used to look, and it has, you can see the waist difference here, and then they also have added like thumb holes now. And I adored this jacket, and like seriously, tell me, you guys, like, do you think that this looks 6 years old? Because I think it really doesn't. Like, it doesn't show anywhere at all. And so in addition to that, I've purchased a hot pink and gray one, a light lilac one, which is probably my favorite color right now. I just think it's so pretty. It's just a really nice, almost iris color. If you know, like, iris flowers, it's a really nice petal color, somewhere between pink and purple, I suppose. And then a turquoise one that I really like as well, with a white zipper, and it has a micro stripe. So if on the website you see anything with micro stripe, you can see in real life it looks almost heathered because the stripe is so very fine that it just injects a little bit of white into what would otherwise be a solid color. So those are my hoodies. I love these for like in between season. So they're definitely like a really fun thing, and I still love them. So yeah, and then I guess we'll just go around. So these are the Meditate pullovers, I think they call them, but they're basically just off-the-shoulder sweaters. I suppose they're Lululemon's answer to Wild Fox sweaters. They also have thumb holes. This one is in a knitted heathered gray, but it looks almost white. And it's so soft. I think it's a cashmere bamboo blend or something like that. I'm not sure what the exact make of the fabric is because every one of Lululemon's tops that has been made in the last few years has a tear-off tag, so there's no longer the fabric components on there. And then this is another one, which I think is also called the Meditate, but it's a different fabric. So this one is more of like a terry cloth hoodie material, like a normal hoodie. And it also has thumb holes, and it's sort of a bit of a looser cut, like it's a bit longer at the back and shorter at the front. So moving on to pants, I feel like maybe this is the part that you guys are the most interested in because it is Lululemon's defining item. This is the original pair of pants. These ones are really old. They're called the Groove, which is a looser boot cut set of pants. They fit really nicely, sort of a bit low-waisted, but not very, and yeah, they're just great. They have a reversible waistband, and at first I thought I wouldn't wear the gray a lot, but you can see they've lasted years, and I wear them a lot. Then, of course, recently you guys have seen Lululemon have been designing pants that are a bit different from their original designs and using different fabrics. So these are the Lulu 2 pants, which are actually shaped like sweatpants, but they're really nicely fitted at the back, if you know what I mean. And they have a nice thick waistband, and they're just so very comfy. I've worn them a couple of times, but I think they need to be shortened for sure, so I need to go and do that. But I wanted to show you guys my collection before I bring them into the store. So yeah, if you don't know, Lululemon does free alterations on their clothes, which is awesome, and I think makes the price tag that much more justifiable. So this is the still pant, and I know one of you guys had a lot of questions about this pair of pants, and I can't honestly recommend them. This is probably the only piece from Lululemon that I've ever regretted buying, just because on my small 5'4" frame, they really look too loose. They're extremely loose around the leg. They don't have that much shape at all until you get much higher up on the pants, and I just don't find that they fit as well as the rest of Lululemon's items. Of course, that is just my personal opinion, and it probably has a lot to do with my body shape. If I was a lot taller, they would look a lot better for sure. But also, like, I don't tend to go for pants that are very loose. I prefer ones that are a little bit more shaped to my body. So these are my favorite pants to go running in. They're not Wonder Unders, but they're very similar to them. They're leggings, but they have seams going down them, which gives them a really interesting sort of, I don't know, just tailored kind of look to them, and they are awesome to go running because they have an extra bit of stretch to them, even stretchier than the Wonder Unders. They also have pockets that lay nice and flat and a nice long waistband, so they're a little bit higher waisted than Wonder Unders as well. And sometimes I wear these guys with like a sweater dress or a simple sweater, and they look really cool and sort of designer-y just because of those seams that go lower down and just look really neat. So yes, then you have my all-time favorite Lulu pants here. If I had to just pick one pair that isn't leggings from Lululemon, these are the ones that I would pick. They are called the Astros. They are amazing. Oh my goodness, you guys. These will conceal any food baby or muffin top that you are having on any given day. They're just lifesavers. They have a medium high rise, and this just definitely like sucks everything in but still feels so comfortable. I adore the Astro pants, and they have a little bit of a boot cut, but it's cut a lot slimmer than the original Groove. So you can definitely compare the two by saying that the Astro is just a slimmer cut of the Groove, if that makes sense. And then one of this year's designs, which is really cool, I believe these are called the City Pants, and they are cut to have a trouser-like fit with pockets. They're very slim fitting. They're almost, actually they're pretty much exactly a straight cut, and they look really nice. They're almost a bit easier to wear than leggings with a regular top. They really do look like black pants from far away. You honestly couldn't tell the difference. Then I have some crops over here. There's the Astro crop there with the pink waistband, and then those are some clam diggers, which are a lot of a looser straight cut, but I really like them too for the summer. They're awesome. I wear them to like go hiking and that kind of thing. If I don't want to wear shorts, they're awesome. And then probably my favorite pair of shorts that I own are these from Lululemon, which is crazy. They're just so simple, little black shorts, but they have the perfect fit on my body. They're just long enough to look nice. And I have my wraps. So I have a purple one and a blue one, and then of course the gray one that I just showed you, that is the Mudra. Now these guys have a little bit more of a stretchy fabric to them, and I believe they're actually called the Universals, but I'm not 100% sure because they don't have them available right now. The wraps are kind of yearly items, and every year they come out in different colors, and you kind of have to jump on these. I think they're the items that sell out the quickest because they are just so incredibly versatile and comfy. They also have the thumb holes. They look so flowy, almost like a cardigan version of a pashmina, and they're extremely long-lasting as well. I've had this blue one for several years, and it hasn't pilled on me at all, and it washes really, really nicely, and I just love the drapey look of them. But I don't want to talk too much about them because you guys have already seen one on me. These are just the other colors that I have. Now, if you are into exercising outdoor at all, then you must purchase a Defying jacket from Lululemon. Seriously, you guys. Not that I'm telling you what to buy or anything, but every time I wear these, I'm just like amazed at how awesome they are because they don't ride up on me at all. That really annoys me when I go running. They also have thumb holes, which becomes almost a necessary feature for me when I go running. I just like everything to really stay in place. And they look so nice and feminine and fitted. If I unfold one, I'll show you the shape of it in case you haven't seen it before. Like, can you guys see how it just makes your waist look so tiny, and oh, they're just so pretty. The detail of it and the seaming on it. It's like you'd had a custom-made running jacket. So I have them in 3 colors: black, gray, and heathered gray, or not heathered, sorry, it's a micro-stripe gray. And then I also have this kind of blueberry color. It's pretty much the exact color of blueberries. So then I have some more dance tops. You guys saw the pink one that I have, which is the color from last year or the year before. Then I have a black and gray one, and this is this year's color. So this is a really pretty lavender color, and I just love these. They're so soft and comfy. I adore them. Then I have some t-shirts. This is the original crew neck, I think it's called. And then recently, you guys saw in my haul, I got a black one that's called the Every Yogi tee, and it fits pretty much exactly the same as a crew neck, but a little bit more loose, if that makes sense. But otherwise, to all intents and purposes, they're the same. And these are great to go on sale. I find a lot of people, I don't know, might not buy these as much. So if you wait it out for t-shirts and you're flexible with the color, you can usually nab these in the We Made Too Much section of the website, which I adore because spending a lot of money on a t-shirt does seem silly, but these are awesome because they last for so long. I mean, I've had these 2 for years and they haven't pilled on me at all, and they just outlast all of my Gap t-shirts and definitely Forever 21 tops for sure, for the most part. This is another Empire waist top. I'm not really sure what it's called because they don't have it anymore, but it's very similar to the dance one, except that this part of it is actually like a running thin material that doesn't have any stretch to it, and I don't wear this one as much actually. I like the stretchy dance one better, but I like it too, and the color is pretty. And then I have a CRB. So these are the cool racer backs. They're just long stretchy tank tops that are also awesome for running or exercising, and they just fit really nicely. They have that T-back that is awesome to cover up a sports bra. And then I have a black tank top with nice thick straps that has a built-in bra like all of the Empire waist tops do, but it's more close fitting, like it fits pretty close to my body. And I think this was called the Heart because it has a heart-shaped neckline, and I thought that was so pretty about it. It came out at Christmas time a few years ago, and I've definitely seen it in again and again, so they kind of re-promote this shape, and I'm not surprised that they do because it's really nice and flattering. And then there's my scarf. Doesn't it look nice on my teddy? I thought that was quite funny. I adore that scarf. It was definitely one of my sillier splurges from Lululemon though, because spending like over $50 on a scarf is not something I would really ever do, but I just fell in love with the sort of mint candy apple color of it, and I think it's such a pretty aqua color for spring and summer, so I had to get it. And then I just wanted to show you guys the sports bras that I have for Lululemon. I know a lot of people really disagree with putting this kind of stuff on YouTube, but that said, you know, it's such an important part of exercising for a girl, so I thought I would show you the ones that I have. I have two black ones from Lululemon, and I love them both. They just are really nice and supportive. This is the second most level of support, and this is the greatest level of support that they have, and this one is called the Tata Tamer, and this one doesn't exist anymore, but they replaced it with one called the Adjustable, and I actually asked in store, and the girl said that they're virtually identical, except that now they have adjustable straps. So this one is awesome. It's just your pretty much standard sports bra with a T-strap back, and it is awesomely supportive for something that is just really comfortable to wear. It doesn't feel restrictive at all, and it doesn't flatten too much either, which is awesome, because of course, you know, like, a big part of buying all of these things from Lululemon is so that I can feel really good about myself when I go exercise, and I know that's not equally important to everyone, but it's important to me, and some days it's just what makes a difference between going out for a run and not going out for a run is having, like, some fun pieces to wear. So the Tata Tamer have the funniest names ever. It's kind of silly, and it looks a bit scary, I find, like in the store. It took me a while before I bought one of these, but now that I have them, I do really like them because they look so good on. It doesn't look like you have a sports bra on at all because it has padding and shaping to it, and they have nice thick adjustable straps, and I promise once you put them on, they don't look scary at all. They do have quite a high rise, so sometimes like they won't work with every top if you have a really low cut top, but even if they do peek out a little bit, it actually looks quite nice. It's just a bit like an inch of mesh basically, and it just looks really nice, I promise. They don't look scary at all, and I have just really enjoyed having these, so I thought I would share them with you. Hopefully you guys don't mind. So yeah, that is pretty much it for all of my Lululemon pieces, and yeah, thank you so much for watching this, and to those of you who requested this video, thank you for the request. If you want to see any more Lululemon videos like outfits of the day, let me know. I think it would be fun to do those for sure.